Yo, what's up, guys? So I got a banger for you today. If you want to skip the intro, go to this timestamp right here. But this is going to be a live sales call for you. So let's get right to it. So yesterday was a bit of a shit show. We had 7 meetings booked and 6 of them no-showed. So this guy that I closed was my very last call. It was at 1 a.m. and I was texting my brother and my friends, and I told him, I was like, oh, this guy no-showed. Lo and behold, I get a little message on my phone saying someone is waiting for you in the Google Meets. So I hop on, the guy is there, and I conduct the meeting just as usual. I thought he was going to be another no-show, but he showed up. He was very interesting to talk to. He had already spoken to multiple agencies, and he was looking for the one person to get it right. So I stacked undeniable truth, showed him all our client results, what we do, and what to expect. I knew deep down that he was not going to go for a large retainer of around 2K, 1.5, or 3K. So I priced it at a very simple price because I wanted to get this close. So we offered him $33 a day in ads, $1,000 retainer, and the option to go for 3 months at the end of the first month. He was all happy with it, and you guys will see at the end of the video there was something very important. He had gave me a verbal yes, but wanted to leave the meeting. And I told him, I said, look, 90% of people who leave never pay. So, or I have to trust your word, or we move forward with it today. He was like, I'll pay it. I was like, look, I'm sending you the link right now. I'm going to have to keep your word for it. But I would suggest that we do it now. And that way we are locked in, prepared, and we are ready to go. And he paid. So I'm extremely happy. Watch this live sales call. I think it's about 20 minutes. If you want to go to the end, you can skip to the end. If you want to watch the whole thing, it's a nice, interesting conversation. And I keep asking him why, how, and when does he want to start. And he gives me all the right answers. So here's the video, guys. Good luck, and I'll see you on the next one.
Just got off the phone with the client.
Mm-hmm. How did that go, by the way? Did they end up signing with you?
We're still working through the proper number.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit outside of my specialty as it relates to land clearing. But something that I have the tools, capability, and understanding to do. But it'd be something new. So I'm just trying to figure out what's the most efficient way to clear some of the larger trees, because I primarily do forestry mulching, which is like 10, 12 inches or smaller. In diameter, of course, and so that's just what we're working with. He seems eager to do the business with me, because I've kept it professional with him, but just trying to figure out what's the best price, or if it's really worth my time and energy to take on a project like that, if he's not willing to pay the certain price.
No, of course. I mean, I understand, right? The price has to match also the work that you're doing, where we all have to make money. We all have to make sure that we keep our mouths fed and the electricity on. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Now, quick question for you, because you were talking about specialties. So what is kind of the specialty that you're in?
Well, so we're forestry mulching, or forestry mulching, brush killing, vegetation management. So that's really the land clearing. With forestry mulching, it's really efficient. We're taking down trees and underbrush that's 12 inches or smaller with the equipment that I have. Now, of course, depending on the site, I'm definitely taking down larger trees, right? But that's really the sweet spot for the machinery that I currently own and operate.
Okay. Now, I don't know if I'm wrong or not, but I heard we. So who is we? You and a business partner? Just you and your company?
Yeah, me, my business partner, which is just me, and my business partner and then we sometimes have other people help out depending on how large the job, but for the most part it's him and I that works on the land clearing portion of the business. Okay.
And quick question on that, but do you think he should be here at the same time while we're talking, or
No.
No? Okay. Yeah, I'm just asking to make sure, that I'm not missing out on someone who should be here or not. So yeah, don't take it in a wrong way. I do it with everyone. I ask everybody.
No, that makes sense. I definitely, because like in case I have to like, oh, let me check with him. It's better for you to just have the conversation with both of us one time. But
Exactly.
usually, I make most of the decisions. Right? He's more of the machine operator and maintenance, and I'm more of the business owner and operator.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, I know you've probably had this objection a bunch of times. Like when you go to do an estimate at a client's house and you're there with the husband and the wife and they say, oh,
Absolutely.
oh, I need to talk to this person and this person. And you're like, ah,
Yeah,
damn, okay.
yeah, for sure.
Don't worry, we've been there. I think we have the same similarities in that sense. Now, if I'm going to be asking you a bunch of questions again, sorry, I'm trying to get to know your business, right? See if we're the right fit. But
Okay.
roughly how many jobs are you guys doing per week or per month?
Per month, one, like anywhere from 5 to 6 per month. Now, and a lot of that actually has not been through our own marketing. We spent the year subcontracting with this large land clearing company just to get our feet wet and get some exposure, get some experience, right, and guidance. Now we've recently kind of branched out on our own. So now this is where I'm, looking for ways to get that organic traffic to myself, right, so that I can increase my jobs, because it's 5 to 6 basically through someone else's marketing rather than my own.
Okay. Now, when you were saying organic, are you meaning mostly you're trying to look to post and get jobs, or are you actually willing to advertise your company?
I just want jobs. I don't care how they come, per se. So I don't know how to I don't know how to best answer that. If that's the answer, if that is the okay answer, then I'll stick with that. But I guess I'm not quite sure what you mean by post versus like the traffic.
So in the past, I've had clients who just post on Facebook, just post on Instagram, right, to try and get organic traffic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've done that, but I don't think that's the best place for my services. At least I haven't had great results from Instagram and Facebook. Now Google, right, per se, my business, that's what I was really referring to. Through organic traffic is like getting people to go to my website, kind of seeing our work on the website, right, and having that constant, like, hey, people just calling my phone or submitting forms or whatever it is. As long as I get someone who wants my services, I get contact information for them. That's what I'm looking to get. Because the more people I communicate with is what I'm realizing. The more estimates I send out there, the more contracts is the more contracts I get, right? So I have to get into. I'm just trying to get to be able to give people more estimates.
I'm happy that we're on the same page, right? At least you understand that, and it's not something I have to explain. We have two different ways of doing this, right? Are you trying to get results immediately, or do you have a month or two to wait?
I want results immediately. Like right now is like the season. I'm trying to work as much as possible. I really want to pay my machine off because there's other opportunities outside the country, right, for my machinery. That's way better than not way better, but that's more aligned with where I want to take my business, and that's why I'm trying to go. So I'm trying to pay off my equipment as soon as possible. So as much work as I can get right now is really where I'm at.
Okay. No, I like that you say that. It makes a lot of sense. Now, the reason why I asked if you're trying to get direct or if you have a month or two to wait is because you were talking about Google. Google can take you about 2 or 3 months to establish yourself, spend money, and it takes time. What I specialize in is Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
Right. So the reason why we do that is because you saw my ad, right?
Yeah.
That's the reason you filled it out. You saw what we do. You were interested. It was good editing. It looks pretty.
Right.
You click on it. I get your phone number. I get your name. I get all the information.
Right.
In a sense, that is what I will be doing for you.
Got it.
Right. So what we try to do is target your local area. So if you tell me, hey, I drive out 20 miles, 30 miles, or 50 miles, you can just let me know.
Yeah.
I'll be advertising in your local area for your company under your name. because I wouldn't be doing it under mine. I want to establish your name as a brand.
Perfect.
And the same way that you clicked on my ad is the same way that the clients are going to click on yours.
Got it.
I'll get their phone number, their name, their location, the address, the job they're trying to do. And as soon as I have that client that is qualified, I send them to you for an estimate.
You said you send them what? Sorry?
I will book that client in for you for an estimate.
Got it.
Right.
Got it. And what does that look like? That means like you will kind of confirm with them to schedule some time to talk to me, or how does it? Okay.
As simple as that is, we will qualify them. Of course, when we onboard you, right? We've been doing this for a bunch of companies, so we know what we're doing. Our goal is to basically get all the qualifying questions that you need. So for example, if we're going to do a land clearing, hey, are we doing 1 acre, 2 acres? What's the size? If we're doing a large tree removal, what's the size of the tree?
Yeah.
As soon as I get all that information from the client, I will send it to you, book it into your calendar so that all you have to do is show up to the estimate, give the price, and close the sale yourself.
Got it.
No?
Nice. Okay.
Are we already on the same road? Do you
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
So that's why we do Facebook and Instagram, is because we're trying to get direct results the same way that you did. Now, we will be advertising on your company, and there is a budget that is required that we don't touch, of course, right? So we look to spend around $33 a day just because we know that that is the right amount to get you.
Yeah, that's. I mean, look, this is not my first conversation like this, right? I'm looking for the right partner, right, to help me market my business. So $35 to $50 a day is kind of what I've heard is the minimum investment that you should be making in Facebook and Instagram ads.
Exactly. Now, of course, it depends, right? If you're telling me, hey, I want to become a millionaire overnight, I'll tell you, hey, Lancelot, I won't be able to do that. But with the right ad budget, the more that you spend, the more that you get.
Yeah.
Right? Kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
I would like to also show you some of my clients, of course, who I work with. That's one of the most important things is I'm not someone who works out of their basement. We've worked with over 35 companies in the US. We're currently actively working with 22 different ones as well. So I would like you to as well maybe contact some of my clients, right? I'll let them speak for me.
Okay.
Now, when it comes to looking for a company, what is it exactly you're looking for?
I'm really looking for it's a partnership thing, right?
Yeah.
Where if I'm paying for a specific service, right, I expect the results from that service, just like anyone else, right? If you want to pay for land clearing, you expect your land to be cleared. So I think for me, that's the biggest thing is really finding a partnership where it's a good within my budget, right? The results are consistent, right? And it really eliminates that the extra effort for myself to have to do the marketing myself, you know?
Yeah.
So that's kind of my main thing as I'm looking for a marketing agency.
All right. Well, like I said, that's one of the main things that we pride ourselves on, right? Is getting you in front of customers. So I don't want to send you leads. I want to book them in for you. I know you're busy, you got other stuff to do, and I just want you to show up to the job. That's the most important key part. That's the most important key part for me. Now, you did say something about budget, right? Of course, that is something that is on everyone's mind. But what is your budget that you're working with?
For per month to market myself?
Well, monthly marketing, you kind of understand. That's like roughly the $30 to $50 a month. I would suggest that we start off with $33, right?
Okay.
When it comes to myself,
what does that end up being? That's almost like $1,000 a month, right? Just for the marketing budget, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's like ad spend. I mean, or whatever the correct term is.
Yeah, that's exactly ad spend. And we don't touch a single dollar out of that. That goes directly into your company to advertise for yourself. Now, I want to show you a little bit of some of my clients to show you kind of what to expect. I know you're on the road, right?
Yeah, I am, but I'm actually going to park here in a second, so
Right.
I should be able to look once I find a parking spot.
All right, perfect. Let me try and pull this up for you real quick. Then that way I can show you a little bit. I know you're on your phone, so it might not be the easiest to see, but I'll do my best for you.
Okay, thank you.
Did you get a chance, by the way, to check out my landing page, my clients that I've worked with, the testimonials and all that?
I did not get the chance to see that. As I was mentioning, I've been out on the road all day, looking to do, throwing together some estimates, getting some drone photos. Oh my God.
So speaking about drone photos, that means you must already have some footage of the company, of yourself, what you're doing.
Oh, absolutely. I have a lot of documentation, visualization. So plenty of stuff. Like I said, I tried to do the Facebook ads myself. I don't think I was very successful in that. So that's why I'm like, you know what? Let me not try to reinvent the wheel. There's people who are experts at this, right?
Yeah.
I'll let you do your job.
Look, let me show you this real quick. You tell me when you're safe and sound. Like I said, I don't want you to be on your phone. I don't want to, let's just say, have one of my potential clients crash by the first day that we meet.
Right. No, definitely not.
So you let me know when you're ready. I have basically this pulled up to show you real quick.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm erasing it. Okay, big old truck.
All right. So to put into account, I pulled up one of my clients who's in landscaping, who gets the same, basically this is the same cost per result that we're looking at for land clearers.
Okay.
Right. Now, this client, he ended up spending $1,022 last month. As you can see, October 1st until the October 31st. He got 62 leads out of that. He got a reach of 15,000, 33,000 impressions, and a $16 cost per lead. Out of those 62, like I said, my service is to book them in. So we were able to schedule him 30 estimates. Just under 50%. He was able to close, I think it was about 10 jobs out of that 30, but every job was above the 4,000 to 5,000. So he made around 50 grand in the first month.
Wow. Okay.
I can show you many different people as well. Let's go for Central Texas Arbor Care. I think this is one that looks like you as well. Now, he was looking for very specific B2B ads, right? So he was looking for very big commercial jobs. He got 45 leads and spent 1,600, but he was able to close 5 jobs out of that, but every job was upwards of 20K as well. Like I said, I don't know if you can see all these numbers or not on your phone.
I'm seeing everything. Now I'm sitting down. I can zoom in. I've zoomed in, so I'm able to get the full see everything that you're trying to say.
So this was a Central Texas Arbor Care, and I'll show you exactly who it is. His name is Scott. He was the one he's one of our pride on the testimonial page. I think it was about 4 or 5 months ago, he was making 300K throughout the year, and over the last 6 months, I think he spent 11K in ads, but now he's making 300K a month. He's like he's my pride and joy of my clients because I love what I did for him. Wow. Let me show you as well, of course. I mean, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to show you real quick what it looks like, the process that's on the back end for you. So, Services of Burlington, because this is the exact same guy that I was talking about. Like I said, I want to show you everything live because I have nothing to hide, right? So, Happy Services of Burlington. He gets all the leads that come in, and you can see all here. Same thing, automated messages that get sent with inbound calls. He answers. And all of these you can see November 12th, 12th, 11th, 9th. He gets back to all of these. He gets estimates that are booked, as you can see. What's the location? Give me your place. I mean, I can go on for hours and hours with my clients.
I understand enough, right? Where I don't think you need to kind of go into all those details. For me, honestly, you kind of told me enough, right? In the sense where, okay, see, you're not new to this, so you've proven that you know what you're doing. The ad spend is exactly around where I want. Your specialty is around landscaping, tree service, guys, right? So
landscaping, tree service, land clearing.
Right. So that's literally right in my arena. So that's perfect. So I don't mean to like just jump to the point, right? But
yeah.
I do want to be direct. Like, so outside of the ad spend, because regardless if I do it myself, I do it with anybody, I know for sure thousands to $1,500 a month. I've already put that in my mind. That's what I need to do.
Yep.
Now, for your services, how does that work? Because I've talked to people, sometimes they're like, you don't pay me till you get something. Some people said I have to pay 3 months, up front, right? So what's your...
Look, for me, it's the simplest thing ever. It's $1,000 a month for my service.
Oh, okay. You're the cheapest.
Like,
that's for sure, or most affordable. I'm not gonna say you're cheap, but as far as cost effective, that is the best I've heard.
The thing is we know our services. Like you said, running ads is not difficult. It's easy, right?
Yeah.
It's just about constant monitoring. So we have a large amount of clients that have stayed with us over months because they like what we do. So if a system is not broken, why are we going to charge more?
Yeah, no, for sure. And then to your point, and that's what I'm looking for, this $2,000 a month, allocating that's something that's sustainable, right? So you probably have clients that are with you probably for life, essentially, because it's like, hey, I don't have to deal with that. That's $2,000. I know I'm gonna make that $2,000 off of one job, right? Yep. So it's like that, and that's where I'm at. Hey, if you're getting me if the marketing is working, that $1,000 should not be an issue for me to be able to support, right? As long as you're keeping the leads coming in, I know I can close the jobs, right? That's my job to promote my service, right? So really my biggest challenge is the leads. What you've just told me, and I'm being transparent because I've had so many of these conversations, like I'm ready to pull the trigger, and usually I'm very hesitant and I try to do a lot more, but at this point I'm ready to get active and just start some stuff. So what you told me, $2,000 a month, that's something I'm ready to do, and I know for sure I can at least work with you for 3 months to see how everything goes, and then from there we can determine if this is a long-term partnership and we continue on, or if I need to divert and look for someone else.
Yeah, and like I said, we do a month-to-month contract, right?
Okay.
If after the first month you tell me, hey Kyle, look, I love what you're doing, we can do a 3-month contract and we make it cheaper for you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, like we make it as simple as that. Like I said, we like what we do. We know how to do it. So now it's just for you. It's when are you ready to pull the trigger? Are you ready to go for it right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me send you down this. I'm going to send you down a payment link for $1,000. Are you free by tonight?
Okay. I'm traveling.
Okay.
The best thing, send me the payment link. Let's If you can call me, I don't know your availability, like after. Oh wait, I have a job tomorrow. Hold on. The best time, like this time tomorrow, I will be in front of my computer.
All right, let's onboard tomorrow. One of the things that I'll do right now, I'm sending you a link, right? I would like for you to pay right now. Then that way we can onboard tomorrow. It'll take me 3 days to set up your ads. And we're looking at launching by probably Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
Right? I'm going to send this to you right now through text. If we can do it directly, then that way I can confirm this, get my team on it, get my stepbrother.
You're gonna have to give me till tonight. I don't have my cards or anything. I'm out on the road.
Okay.
I get back in like 45 minutes, but send me the link. 45 minutes, you'll have that tomorrow. We can have the onboarding conversation. I don't know what you need from me outside of just the payment, but if you need anything else like website, all that other good stuff, then or images, videos, social media handle, whatever.
Look, there is one thing. I do a lot of these meetings. I have a lot of clients. Whenever people tell me I will pay later, it means no. So I'm taking your word for it.
No, I know exactly what you're saying, and I'm being very transparent because I've been on several of these phone calls, right?
Yeah.
So, and there's people where good pitch, but something wasn't right. I'm at a point right now where the success of my business is determining people knowing about my business, right? So I have to pay someone or invest this money. 2,000 is exact like that, and usually it was like 7,500 or 2,500. That's with 2,500 for their fee plus $1,000 ad spend, or it was all these different numbers where yes, it sounded good, but it was outside of my budget range at the time. Right now, I mean, and I feel you could wait, but for sure, send me the link. This is like my word in a sense. I have to do this, so I'm going to move forward with that for sure.
Look, I'm going to trust you on your word for it. I have every time someone has told me I'm going to pay later, it's a no. So in my mind, I'm already hearing no, but I don't want to force your hand onto anything. So I have sent you the link. Please let me know if you got. Oh wait, no. I'm going to send this to. I'm going to send this to you real quick. So I'm going to send you, it's a PayPal invoice link. Very simple, just like that. As soon as we get the notification, the contract gets sent to you. So the contract is going to state that we are going to do X, Y, and Z, that we are going to do this, this, and this. And we get you onboarded as soon as you are ready. The faster we can get you onboarded, the faster we can start running ads.
All right. I think I may actually be able to pay now.
All right. If you want to do it right now, I'm just letting my team know right now that we are going to be onboarding you. All right. I'm letting my team know that we are going to onboard. We're going to be talking with Avi. Oh. Okay, you were dead serious about it.
No, I understand where you're coming from too, because I've done that to people, but I'm got to take action. So there's that.
Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm making the contract. I'm going to send that to you. You sign it. We onboard you.
All right.
All right. When would be the best time to contact you? That way I reschedule a meeting with you tomorrow.
Tomorrow 6 p.m. the same time. This work. I'll be in front of my computer.
Tomorrow, 6 p.m. onboarding with Avi. Okay. Me and Avi and you, we're going to sit on the call together and we are going to do the onboarding process. Sounds good?
Okay. Yeah, sounds great.
We're going to do the onboarding process together. I'm going to tell you kind of there and then what I expect for the next call or what you can send to me. And then from there on out, you let us do our magic. We will edit the ads for you and we'll start running it.
Sounds good. Thanks, Kyle.
I love it. Welcome on board, Lancelot. I'm happy to have you here. And let's go make you some money.
Let's do it.
All right. Good luck, man. Talk to you soon.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye.